Hi, my name's Christina, and I spoke with Denisa on the phone yesterday about getting over this video with some free SEO tips on how to set your company above your competition. We're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. The first and most important is content. The average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. And currently on your front page, you're sitting at about 700. I plugged it over here into a word counter. And 700 basically only allows you to put in 7 keywords into your content because you want to have one keyword every 100 to 150 words. So if you look here, what I'm talking about with a keyword is anytime that you search for whatever kind of service you're needing. So I went ahead and went with Overland Park. So Overland Park HVAC, this is one keyword out of many that people will search. And if you look here, about 140 people a month are searching for that. So that's 140 potential customers that you're missing out on by not being on the first page of Google. So if you look here at your competitor, your top one, once you get past the ads and the map pack, is AB May. And if you look at AB May, they're actually sitting at only about 600 words on one of their back pages for Overland Park. But you can see that they have those keywords built in over and over and over again with Overland Park. Plus they have some backlinks that I'm going to show you here in just a second. So you have to start with the content, and if you, since you're out of Liberty, you might want to have just Liberty or just Kansas City on the front page, those kind of keywords. But on your back page that you have for Overland Park, you want to have at least 500 words, but make sure you do your keyword research, figure out what people are searching, and make sure that you have that built into your back page for Overland Park. And then I would do the same for all these other cities that you have listed down here that you'll service. So have a back page for everyone. Right now it looks like you've only got, you're missing some. And I realize that they usually cost more, and that's why people kind of go with the biggest ones, but you'll definitely want to get a back page for each one of those. So the next thing we're going to talk about are citations. So anytime that you do a Google search, you'll see up here, of course, we have the ads and the Google guaranteed that people pay for to be at the top. But then right here, we've got what we call the Google Map Pack. And a Google Map Pack is where you have the Google My Business, which is free. And that's where your business name, address, and phone number are going to be listed. And the way that you get at the top of here, you'll notice that AB May's in third, but Overland Park Heating and Cooling is in first. And Overland Park Heating and Cooling, the reason why they're in first is because of the amount of citations they have. So what a citation is when you submit your information into a directory like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, Facebook, etc. And so if you look here, I have this tool called Whitespark.ca. And this is a tool that you can go out and get. It costs about $30 to $70 a month. So everything I'm going to teach you on this video is something you can do yourself. And if you look here, Overland Park Heating and Cooling in the #1 spot, they have 41 citations and you guys have 35. So you're not too far behind. You just want to make sure that you're listed. One of the service areas that you'll service on your Google My Business is Overland Park, but then make sure that you're beating them in the amount of citations. And so because they're actually in Overland Park, I would definitely double or triple their number of citations. The great thing about this tool is you can actually click on them and see exactly where they're listed and what citations, and then you can go after those same ones and get listed in those same directories. The last thing we're going to talk about are backlinks. And what a backlink is, we call it link juice, and it simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice that gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, like a popularity contest. So you can have more sites coming into you, but they're more effective if the link juice has a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about HVAC, maybe about how many times a year that you want to service your air conditioner or how to winterize it or something to that effect. That's going to bring you a lot more power to your site than a blog post about pizza because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So when I pulled up your guys' website here on another tool I use called Ahrefs, it's ahrefs.com. You guys have 276 domains with 1.83 thousand backlinks. So you're doing well. The only thing I'd caution you here is you guys jumped really quick from 79 backlinks to 268. So I'm not sure if that's, maybe another SEO person that you've hired, but you really don't want to add backlinks that quickly because Google can penalize you for it. They want it to look as natural as possible. So I would just be careful with that. But other than that, if you look at AB May in that #1 spot, they have 513 domains with 3.65 thousand. But you see how theirs is a little more gradual. That's kind of what you're wanting to do versus this real big hike right there. Because that can, like I said, Google can knock you down a few pegs for doing that. It takes some time to recover. So, and then the other thing about this Ahrefs site is it's about $120 a month. but it really gives a good breakdown of what your site's doing. And you can do the same thing like you did with the citations, where you click on the domains and you can see where they're listed and go after those same ones, because if it works for them, it'll work for you. So in closing, we talked about content, making sure that you've got some keywords built into your content and getting to that 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page. And then the citations, getting listed in all those different directories. Then link juice, making sure that you have good effective backlinks, and then make sure that you're not doing it so quick because you can get penalized for that. If you have any questions about this, my name is Christina. I'm with Casey Phoenix SEO. You can call me at 816-323-4100. Otherwise, these are all things that you can do yourself. The only thing that I ask is if you can just leave me just a little bit of feedback in the email I sent you, or give me a call and just let me know what you thought of this video. Thanks for watching.